The article that I will be discussing gives insight on how a celebrity can reposition his or her brand using social media. Sometimes celebrities are in situations where they do need to reposition their brand. For example, this article highlights Elizabeth Gilbert. Elizabeth Gilbert was the author of the memoir Eat, Pray, Love. Many people know her as the author of Eat, Pray, Love, which was published in 2006 and later turned into a movie. Now, Elizabeth Gilbert had written a good amount of novels before she published the memoir, and once she published her memoir, that's when her fame exploded and she shot into the public eye. However, after the success of Eat, Pray, Love, Elizabeth Gilbert realized that she wanted to really focus on writing novels. And in 2013, she published The Signature of All Things. And this was a time where she had to reposition herself as a novel writer rather than a memoir writer. And this article discusses how she was able to reposition her brand utilizing social media. Celebrities are able to position themselves through identity disclosures to create a brand for themselves, and social media is an excellent way for a celebrity to do so. In 2006, Eat, Pray, Love was published, and that is really what launched Elizabeth Gilbert's career. And she received a lot of media exposure and attention. Now, Eat, Pray, Love documents Gilbert's international travels to discover herself after her marriage falls apart. And Gilbert had written novels before Eat, Pray, Love, but she was not extremely known. When Eat, Pray, Love was published, it was launched onto the New York Times bestseller and stayed on that list actually for a year. So she's quite a known author. Now, in 2013, Gilbert published a novel, and that was the first piece of literature that had been published since Eat, Pray, Love. Now, when it came time for Gilbert to launch her novel, she was known as an author of memoirs rather than an author of novels. So Gilbert was challenged with the struggle to really reposition her brand to get herself known as a novelist. When Gilbert released The Signature of All Things, it had been 13 years since she had last released her novel. And like we said before, she was known for Eat, Pray, Love, a memoir, and she was not known for writing novels. So when critics reviewed this novel, it was pretty evident that Gilbert had to rebrand herself and recreate a personal brand. So she turned to social media, and I will further discuss how exactly she was able to utilize social media and reposition her brand. Most articles about celebrities and marketing primarily focuses on celebrity endorsements. And celebrity endorsements can lead to brand associations where a caring celebrity may be helpful to a brand and help a brand be considered as more caring, demonstrating what is referred to as an associative link. Celebrity endorsements are often used in promotional campaigns as it's thought to be that celebrities can help break through advertising clutter and help a brand be more memorable and increase a brand's recognition. And in the healthcare industry, celebrities experiencing health issues can result in an increase in screening. For example, Juliana Rancic, she is a news anchor and she was diagnosed with breast cancer a few years ago at a very young age. And Juliana used her celebrity platform to help increase awareness about breast cancer, which ultimately led to more women going in for screenings to detect breast cancer. Now, celebrities are able to capture an audience attention and increase the memory of the brand, and that contributes to a positive perception of the brand. So, celebrity endorsements can really improve a brand's competitive position. There is truly a significance in authenticity and credibility in the celebrity that is trying to reposition himself or herself. Celebrities can gain credibility by providing the public with a backstage focus to give followers a glimpse of what a celebrity's private life is like. And that may be fabricated in some situations, and the fabrication of the private life does enhance a celebrity's credibility. And now people develop relationships with celebrities online like a friendship. And such friendships can actually create an influence when it does come time for making a purchasing decision. The use of social media is really a two-way communication flow between a celebrity and his or her fan base. What's even more interesting is that users themselves, the fan base, they are the ones who can really promote a celebrity's brand image. So, online communications allow for open communication between a celebrity and their followers, and an open communication between the followers themselves. So when followers like a celebrity's page, they're most likely like minded and taking an interest in that particular celebrity. Now, like minded individuals do influence purchasing power, so these users' personalities really can contribute to the culture of the celebrity social media page. And some brands can create an online strategy actually that is aimed at increasing user engagement in hopes of increasing the word of mouth for a celebrity or a celebrity's products. And because users tend to trust each other more than marketers, user contributions on social media pages has a real influence in a brand and a celebrity's identity and persona. Elizabeth Gilbert, like we said before, was shot into fame for Eat, Pray, Love, and she instantly became known as a famous memoir writer, even though she had written a handful of novels prior to that. When it came to publish The Signature of All Things, it was apparent that Gilbert had to reposition her brand to be seen as a memoir writer rather than, or to be seen as a novel writer rather than a memoir writer. So Gilbert turned to social media and Facebook in particular in order to really reposition her brand. Gilbert's Facebook page was monitored prior to the launch of the book, and Gilbert talked with fans on her Facebook page and even did a countdown to add to the hype and excitement of her new novel coming out. Now, Gilbert shared a post on December 8th, 2013, and she talked about the identity of an author, suggesting that she herself was revealing her identity as an author in her new novel. On January 8th, so a month after her original post was made about revealing herself and her identity in this novel, she had generated 175 comments, 184 shares, and 1,632 likes. So she definitely gained some popularity on that post, where that post was really meant for engaging her fans, and Gilbert was able to successfully reposition her brand and make that transition of her being known as a memoir writer to becoming more known as a novel writer. And in The Signature of All Things, Gilbert reveals that her true identity is revealed more in the novel than in her memoir in Eat, Pray, Love. And I think she shared this because that was a great way for her to construct an identity for herself, as she wanted her readers to understand her and herself. So her audience could get to know her through her post a little bit more than they could through her book. Now, Gilbert states that her fiction work is more honest than her memoir, so those who really enjoyed her memoir may be inclined to pick up a copy of A Signature of All Things and really enjoy her new novel. And Gilbert encourages her readers to think about that there's something in the characters that is in herself. And so she really hints at there being a link where characters in the novel are related to her true personal identity. So, Elizabeth Gilbert is an excellent example of a celebrity using social media to reposition her brand and connect with her fans and to ultimately drive a purchasing decision for consumers that would encourage and influence consumers to buy the signature of all things. This article was really insightful in showing how social media can be used by celebrities to reposition their personal brands, and how social media really can enable a celebrity to present themselves in a personal way with their fans to create a more intimate relationship. Between a celebrity and his or her fans, which can ultimately influence a purchasing decision and can drive sales. So, Facebook fans can converse with others in addition to the celebrity. And what is really neat about social media and celebrities using social media to increase their brand identity is that those who see a celebrity's post on social media are genuinely true fans, and they are exclusive fans where they have to purposely go on a celebrity's page and like the celebrity's page. So they kind of sign up to see what the celebrity is all about, and they clearly have an interest in the celebrity. And this is just an excellent way of a celebrity to really promote their brand and create a brand for themselves. Where in a magazine, a celebrity can do an interview with the magazine, but the celebrity may not have that much control on what is actually published and what viewers actually see. Where when a celebrity uses social media, the celebrity has complete control of what his or her fans see.